Hey guys, I'm Bill Losey, America's retirement strategist, and if you'll give me just a few minutes of your life, I'll give you 20 years of mine. So who the heck am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I'm the former resident retirement expert on CNBC's On the Money. I'm the author of Retire in a Weekend, the Baby Boomer's Guide to Making Work Optional. In addition, I'm a highly sought after speaker as well as guest expert on personal finance, radio and TV programs nationwide. But most importantly, I've actually been counseling people like you for about the last 20 years. So one question I get all the time from baby boomers age 50 to 70 is, what's the best way to invest in retirement? And my response is this: there are lots of ways to invest. And if you go to the bookstore, you'll see dozens of books on the bookshelf about this guy's philosophy and this woman's philosophy. The important thing is that you actually find a trusted advisor whose philosophy sits well and feels well with you. It might make sense logically, but if it doesn't feel good here in your gut, it's going to drive you crazy. So go with your gut and then rationalize and think about it later logically. Here's my philosophy. I've been in this industry now for about 20 years, and in my opinion, I think that you need to be broadly diversified in multiple countries. In fact, my portfolios are actually in 48 different countries, for example. A typical portfolio might have 10 to 15 different mutual funds. You'll have U.S. stocks and bonds. You'll also have international stocks and bonds. I use a multi-manager approach, and like I said, in 48 different countries. But between those 10 to 15 different funds, you have about 13 to 15,000 different securities. So again, broadly diversified asset allocation, multiple managers, multiple strategies, all working together. It's also a low-cost strategy because I use low-cost index funds, exchange-traded funds, and enhanced index funds. At the end of the day, costs do matter, so be very careful about the way you invest. But I think rather than going with the hot stock and trying to be in and out of the market, a diversified long-term approach is really what makes sense. In addition, if you are going to be retiring, you want to make sure that you keep anywhere from 2 to 5 years worth of expected income needs in a safe money source, which we'll talk about in our next video. So listen, if you found this information helpful, I would love for you to go to my website. I've got a free 30-page report for you entitled The 10 Biggest Mistakes That People Make When Retiring and How You Can Avoid Them. It's yours free. I'll show you the best way to invest, and I'll also give you plenty of strategies to ensure that you will not outlive your money, which is the #1 fear of retirees nowadays. All you have to do is go to BillLosey.com. That's BILLLOSEY.com. I am Bill Losey. I appreciate you, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there.